feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason if they wanna go.
This review is going to be short and sweet. Believe it or not, ever since I saw the first trailer of Civil War, I felt like I've been like holding my breath. Let me tell you, since I've seen the film, OMG, it is just that intense. Now, in the trailer and in the movie, actor Jesse Plemons portrayed an ultra-nationalist militant character. He was so fucking extreme, excuse me. He was the most scariest person you'd ever want to meet during a civil war. And only God could save you from this twisted character's wrath in a civil war. As a whole, the ensemble cast of Civil War did an excellent job, especially in the most difficult scenes where Jesse Plemons' Civil War mental games were at their most extreme. Now, I will say this. The premise of Civil War is straightforward and very gritty. It is a real-life war action movie told from the perspectives of like a group of badass wartime photojournalists who are traveling America, following the military unit soldiers so they can get up close and personal and take us into the grit and grime of the battle so that we can see for ourselves what war is really like. Civil War does an amazing job at this as we follow these news reporters across America and they report to the world about America's great civil divide. Civil War was written and directed by Alex Garland, and it starred the great Kirsten Dunst as Lee Smith, a world-renowned wartime photojournalist who was excellent as the leading actor in this film. In addition, Wagner Moura played Lee's mentor and good friend Joel, while Kaylee Spaney played our wannabe photographer Jesse, who really got on my nerves. Whew. Also co-starring were Stephen McKinley Henderson, Sonoya Mizuno, and Nick Offerman. One of the strangest things occurring in this film is that there seems to be no clear divisions of the discontent. It doesn't seem to be drawn out between the warring factions of the now authoritarian United States government or the newly formed Western Front Alliance, WF. I mean, you pretty much can figure it out, but it's just not drawn out. And I think that was very deliberate by the filmmakers. A point of controversy by many critics. Civil War is an epic, heart-pounding, brutal depiction of an extremely broken and divided, ripped open America. How big ever. Seeing America through the eyes of news journalists as they travel to Washington is one of the best things about Civil War. Throughout their travel scenes, the various visions of America's homeland and Civil War are vividly conveyed. I mean, the bittersweet dichotomy of the American experience at that time is brought to life. And the battle scenes fought across America's streets and towns are raw and realistic. Watching Civil War was stimulating, and it had my emotions all over the damn place. Really. Yeah, now, so as we watched America enact a horrific Civil War, I felt there was never any real satisfaction into how we got here. And there is no answer for how we could not. Given how we're going today, to me, that is the question. And it is not answered in this film. Civil War moves at an incredible pace, and it is engrossing totally as it builds up to the inevitable uprising and seizure of government power. From the perspective of an American or maybe anyone from a civilized society, the fighting is intense and somewhat surreal. Final thoughts. In my opinion, Civil War is 4.5 out of 5 stars for originality, sound effects, and overall set production. It would be a 5 if California wasn't teaming up with Texas and Florida on the Western Front. No, nada. That would not have happened. Now, man, if they had gone there, it would be a 5+ star. Honestly, I'm torn about this. As much as I was on pins and needles that the film would go there, maybe it was for the best that they did not. Seeing how close we are to those things today, making watching Civil War all the more poignant. In my opinion, most American citizens will find Civil War fascinating and frightening at the same time. I would not recommend it for children, but that's up to you.
And finally, please hit the thumbs up, leave your comments below, and let me know what you thought about the movie Civil War and the ideas it presented. As always, we would love to have your subscription. Just hit the red button once below, check the little bell once, and you will not miss the next exciting, one-of-a-kind, super unconventional review right here at Reviews with Faye Renee. You can also support us with watch hours. Tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend, tell a family member about us. And don't forget, all subscribers to the website and to the channel are automatically entered in our big upcoming summer giveaway this August. And be sure to check our social below. You will find us everywhere. And you know what? It's that time again. That's it. That's all. This is Faye Renee. Holla.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb.